Are pre-construction prices going up? Are pre-construction prices going down? This seems to be the question on everybody's mind, and the answer seems to lie right within the facts, which I'm going to share with you in just a second and tell you why I feel that pre-construction prices are going to continue to go up over time. Hi, this is Sid from Sid Sur Real Estate, and in this video, I'm going to cover why I feel pre-construction condos are going to continue to go up over time. With the rise of endless amount of cranes in the Toronto and GTA area, pre-construction condos have become extremely popular over the last several years amongst buyers and investors alike. Although a great way to enter the market for buyers and investors due to its extended deposit structure and no mortgage required until closing, which in some cases may be as far as 6 years out, pre-construction is still more expensive than resale. I've had a lot of clients ask me what the future of pre-construction prices look like and whether they're going to continue to go up, and if so, where does it stop? Now, these are questions that I ask myself as well, not just as a real estate agent, but also as an active pre-construction investor myself. My primary residence, where I'm sitting right now and recording this video, is a pre-construction condo that I purchased, and I also have 3 other condos, pre-construction condos, that are being built right now, one closing in December. So I've got some skin in the game. So let's get down to it and look at the facts to see why pre-construction prices are going to continue to go up. First, we've got the supply issue. Now, inventory in the market is already low and supply is at an all-time low as well. We've had an extremely shortage of supply over the last few years, and if you've been following the headlines, you know that supply is at the center of the issue in the elections that are going on right now. With the increase in demand and supply being short and the average income going up in Toronto and the GTA, prices of homes are going up. Ontario's Affordability Task Force, provincial government, the federal government, and all 4 parties of government have come together in a combined effort to propose 1.5 million new homes to be built in Ontario over the next decade. Now, there's a small problem with this. We're still over 500,000 homes short of this number right now. So even if we do miraculously meet this number over the next 10 years by 2030, the CMHC reports that we'll still need an additional 1.85 million homes to tackle unaffordability. The problem is that local municipalities and provincial governments never anticipated this level of increased demand and foresee the supply issue that we're facing today. With outdated zoning and approval policies, as well as a major shortage of labor in the construction industry at this time, we're faced with long wait times for new inventory to hit the market. Just last week, CIBC's Deputy Chief Economist Benjamin Tal also appeared on Bloomberg to address the supply and labor shortage issue.
This market will remain unaffordable to many, many Canadians. And in fact, we are planting the seeds for actually higher prices down the road because we are not building enough now. So 2 years from now, when the fog clears, guess what will happen to prices?
Next on the list, we have development and government charges, as well as builder margins. Now, my clients often ask how builders come up with the price per square foot and the price overall for condo units. And the answer is they don't just come out of a price out of thin air. They run pro formas to manage risks and account for all costs to maintain their profit margins and ensure that a project is not only profitable, but also gets completed. There are a lot of costs associated with building a condo project. You've got cost to purchase land, you've got construction costs, government and development charges, as well as soft costs. Now, if the developer does not maintain their margins properly, this can result in the cancellation of a project. We know that land, government charges, and construction costs are on the rise. With this, the builders have to maintain their pro formas to maintain profitability and ensure the project is completed, just like any other business would. With the increase in all these costs that the builders are accruing, they have no choice but to pass on that price to you and I, the consumer. Even with the pro formas, the developer has to adjust for rapidly changing market conditions beyond their control that can impact the development costs. So let's look at land. There's no fixed cost for land. Land in the city of Toronto in the downtown core will be more expensive than purchasing land in, let's say, Etobicoke. Because it'll cost more for the developer to purchase and hold land in downtown Toronto, the price of a downtown Toronto unit will be a lot more than, say, the cost for a condo unit in Etobicoke. When it comes to construction costs, there's hard costs and soft costs. Hard costs are construction costs, cost of material, cost of labor, the brick and mortar costs. Now these costs are on the rise, which means it's also increasing the price of units and increasing unaffordability. And then you've got the soft costs, which are marketing, legal, engineering, legal permits, sales, etc. And then you've got the development charges. Development charges are what the city charges the builder for bringing in new people into the area to account for infrastructure like sewage, art, education levies, and just surrounding infrastructure to accommodate for new people to move into. This is charged to the builder by the city at the end of the project once it's completed, and the developer then passes it on to the consumer. When you combine all of these rise in costs and development charges, it results in higher cost to build, which results in higher cost to purchase for the consumer. This year alone, development charges had gone up 48%, which is getting more and more expensive as time goes on. And lastly, we've got immigration. There's no question that Canada welcomes immigrants every single year, and we need immigrants. We need a highly skilled labor force to make sure that our economy stays strong. In 2021, Canada welcomed the highest number of immigrants of any G7 countries, and also in the history of Canada's immigration. And to support Canada's post-pandemic recovery, the Government of Canada set a target of welcoming 401,000 new permanent residents in 2021. According to this plan, Canada aims to welcome 401,000 new permanent residents in 2021, 411,000 in 2022, and 421,000 in 2023. With such a large number of immigrants coming into the country, a third of them tend to settle down in the GTA, specifically Toronto. And when you have this many people coming in, it creates higher demand, and with the existing shortage of supply and not much new inventory coming, it's going to put more pressure on the supply and thereby increase prices even more. With net new immigration coming in, it's going to also put pressure on rentals, thereby increasing the prices of rental units as well. So in conclusion, supply, government charges, and rise in construction costs, as well as immigration, is causing unaffordability and causing prices to go up. CIBC's Deputy Chief Economist Benjamin Tal has suggested that we need more purpose-built rentals to tackle unaffordability, because even he doesn't think that anyone's going to be able to afford buying homes in the future, and the solution really is purpose-built rentals for lower income families. So if you're a buyer or investor out there and considering a purchase in pre-construction because you can't qualify for a mortgage now in the resale market, this is the time to purchase. As we stand right now, interest rates are high and the demand is relatively low in the pre-construction market, where you can take advantage of some amazing incentives. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, and click in the link in the description to book a call with me so I can go over your individual plan to see if pre-construction purchase is right for you. Thanks for watching. Take care.